I'm here in the living room of my new friend, Britta Hadler. She's from Germany and she's been living in Dubai for several years now, and she converted to Islam. So I want to know more about how she embraced her new faith and how she got through her very first Ramadan.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Hi, Britta. So Britta, I was very excited to meet you, and it's nice to finally come face to face with you. Please tell me a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, first of all, thank you very much. I'm also very excited to meet you. I live now in Dubai for 5 years. I'm originally from Germany.
So you're one of the millions of expats living here in the UAE, in Dubai, but you're one of the very special women who decided to embrace Islam. So tell us about that time when you decided to do it.
That's true, I'm an expat, but for me the decision coming to Dubai was always different. I was never attracted by money or tax-free. I always thought, well, I really like the country and I like the culture. This was actually the main reason why I chose Dubai to be my home. I like the whole concept of Islam. I was fascinated. This is like the guide. You know, like if you buy anything like in your life, you know, it always comes with a manual. And I realized like the Quran is just a manual. Like whatever it is in your life, you know, even like small things to big things, you have an answer for everything. Islam, you know, like one of the basics is all actions have to be proper intentions. So if you want to do something, first of all, you always have to ask yourself, why am I doing it? And for whom am I doing it? Like in the beginning, like of course you're like a baby, you don't know anything about the religion, but you have to make the right intention.
So have you been on Umrah since converting?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
How was the whole experience?
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
Do you have photographs from your trip?
I would be very happy to share these moments with you.
I would love to see them. So Britta, how did you prepare for Ramadan? I imagine it's very challenging, especially your very first one.
I attended a lot of workshops before, like for example I went to Jumeirah Islamic Learning Center, and there's also like Al-Huda Sisters, it's for sisters only, and it was very helpful. And of course I exchanged, you know, like with sisters like who are born Muslim, for example. But then again, it's like, you know, between you and God, because Allah said like, okay, whatever good deeds you do, I can give you this and this, but the fasting just for me. So again, you have to make the intention that He makes it very easy for you, and it is easy then.
How did you physically get ready for fasting for a whole month?
I didn't prepare it at all. Like the day, I remember like at night it was announced and tomorrow is the first day of Ramadan, and of course I was excited, said wow, tomorrow, like finally. But then I said, oh, how you want to make it?
And obviously you're being a Muslim, your religion is really becomes evident during this holy month. So how did your friends and family react, you know, when they saw the changes in you during this period?
Basically, a lot of things changed, and but again, I had the right intention, and I said, you know, I do it for the sake of Allah. Of course, for my family in the beginning, it was a surprise, because Islam, the image of Islam, it's not very good in the West. So that's why it was so important to explain, like not saying that I'm Muslim, but you know, showing that you're Muslim. So they're like, oh my God, she's nice, very nice, and this. And then you say, well, this is Islam.
I must say, this is the first time I'm meeting you, but I know that you have a certain glow that only genuine happiness can bring. And I imagine it's because of your very deep relationship with Allah. Tell us about how you pray, how you communicate with Allah.
The prayer is the most important thing, and you know, like this is really like the connection between you and Allah. And I was like I always believed in God, like before I was a Christian, and I was always convinced that there's one God. So talking to Allah, it's not something new to me. And but now, of course, you have a routine because you pray at least 5 times a day. And also we make a lot of supplication, like dua, all the time, you know. Becoming a Muslim, it's not changing the religion, it's just changing a whole lifestyle. And it's very interesting to see like how you change. And you know, in the beginning, for example, I thought, okay, I can never be covered. Like, I'm fine, but no, I cannot be covered. And then I think it was like after my first Ramadan, I said, okay, now I can cover like full time.
So what do you think now is the greatest thing about being a Muslim, about your new faith?
For me, the most important questions are answered, like what is the purpose in my life, where am I coming from, and where am I going to?
My new friend Britta is truly destined to experience all the good things that her new faith has brought her. She spent her whole life walking towards the path of Islam, and finally, she's where she's always belonged.